A very good day to Madam Lorehan. My name is Suganti, Doctor of Kubusami. My metric number is 267686 from Group 2. So the topic that we have chosen is the causes and solution for graduate unemployment in Malaysia. So what we can know from Malaysian Statistic Department data is there are 521.3 thousand unemployment people in Malaysia during 2019, and now it is rise to 3.9%, the high rate of unemployment during 2020 in March. This is because of the harmful labour market effect. The research aim is to examine the factors which lead to the problem of unemployment among Malaysia graduates and its solutions. There are three research questions in this research. Number one is, what is the factor that affect the unemployment rate among graduates in Malaysia? Number two is, how much the unemployment rate occurs and labour force participate in Malaysia, including employed and unemployed graduates. Number three is, what is the policies and programs that implements by government to help unemployment graduates. Now about problem statement. This studies is about the relationship between unemployment graduate in Malaysia and its causes and solutions. There are three problem statement. Number one is to determine the causes of unemployment among graduate to the high unemployment rate in Malaysia. Number two is to determine the labour force participation rate in Malaysia, including employed and unemployed graduate. Number three is to determine how the policies and programs that implemented by government can help unemployment graduates. The research objective is, there are three research objectives. Number one is, the overall objective of the study is to investigate the factor that causes graduate unemployment in Malaysia. Number two, to analyze the unemployment rate and labour force participation rate in Malaysia, including employed and unemployed graduates. Number three, to study the policies and programs that implemented by government to help unemployed graduates. That's all from my part. Thank you, Madam.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Emma Rubini, 267679. So for today's presentations, I would like to talk about literature review for unemployment graduate rate in Malaysia. As we all know that nowadays, unemployment graduate rate in Malaysia is getting higher and higher, a day by a day in Malaysia. The age of graduate person is between 21 to 25 years old. The reasons why unemployment rate in Malaysia is getting higher is because of lacking of skill, qualifications and experience to impress most of the industry or company to hire them to work together in the company with them. So most of the students which have a high education such as a diploma, degree, even master and PhD also, if they are still fresh graduate without any experience, it's also might a main reasons why most of the industry will reject them, because nowadays most of the industry requirement to fulfill the positions of vacancy is at least a candidate must have 1 year of experience, but of course they will require more than 1 year. Okay, now when we come to talk about skill is the person who is not only good in the educations but also must good in the skills in technology. Nowadays most of the industry or company, they are using a technology to run their business. So the the mind, I mean, the education is not the only things that need to run a business of the company. So the persons who who is a degree holder or diploma holder, they must have a skill in using computer. Okay, example like if accountancy, that person must to know how to use USB, how to create an account, something like that. Besides that, not only because of the requirement of the company, but also with but also for the candidate themselves. Most of the peoples, I mean, most of the graduate peoples, they are more choosy. Okay, they just wanted to find or search a job which is related with their education fields. Example is if he or she is a degree holder or a degree holder of accountancy, they are keep waiting for the accountancy positions. Same as well as of engineering. If that person is a mechanical engineering or electrical engineering, they are refused to try to find other than electrical or mechanical engineering position. There are also some factors to the unemployment problems among the graduates are the relationships between capital intensive economy, a rapid increase of graduate workforce, rapid increase of the population rate, educational developments, and so on. So these are the reasons that make an interview candidate is not selected to fulfill a post as a candidate do not meet the requirements by the industry. So this is the only my part. So thank you so much for hearing my part. Thank you.
My name is Adiba Husna, Creative Badrisha, matric number 267619. Okay, for the analytical review, the unemployment rate in Malaysia has increased the high rate at 3.9% in March 2020 compared to the previous month, February 2020, which is only at 3.3%. The data also record the lowest rate in January 2020 at 3.2%. Also, Malaysia's unemployment rate update that the data is monthly recorded from 2019 to 2020 with 3.4% of average. Here, the unemployment rate is stable and low, around 3%, which is almost population get the full job employed. Malaysia is known as one of the strong and good economy in Southeast Asia. The 3% of job seekers and those unemployed are generally from young people, both graduates and non-graduates, which have trouble to get into the job market. Employment rate among graduates has been an issue nowadays. This is because almost 51,000 graduates are generated from public and private universities in Malaysia per year. Seems like the number of the graduates continue to rise, so graduates have to wait for the long period to enter the economy market and get the suitable job. Record from the Department of Statistics Malaysia, the rate of graduate unemployed has increased from 30% in 2013 to 34% in 2019, which is only 3.4% of 14 million Malaysians has entered the labour job market. And 50, there are 405,000 young with higher education and only 15.3% was unemployed. In 2019, at least 200,000 graduates are estimated to be unemployed and the number was predicted to be rise. To the Department Statistics Malaysia 2018, Malaysia has churned out 4.96 million of graduates in 2018. The unemployment rate has fallen to 3.9 from 4% in 2017. In terms of number, the total of unemployed graduate in Malaysia is total 162,000. State labour force participation of graduate has increased 0.30 percent points year on year. Number of female graduates was higher than male, and graduates were employed in the skill category. Distribution of graduate employed, more than two-thirds were concentrated on the service. There is more than 70% of unemployed graduates were seeking for the job.
Hi everyone, good evening to all. My name is Davindran son of Murthy. My metric number is 2676658. So today I'm going to present about the causes and solution for graduate unemployment in Malaysia. So I'm talking about the unemployment rate by education and state in Malaysia. So the unemployment among degree holder is relatively very high and has an increase by the day. So in the report, I have shows the chart of unemployment rate of degree holders in Malaysia. So in the chart shows the statistic of unemployment rate in every stage of education. The headline of average youth unemployment of between regions and income groups. In reality, there is a significant geographical and income component to youth unemployment in Malaysia. Meanwhile, looking at the state level, the worst state to look for a job as a young adult and as a graduate are Terengganu, Sabah and Kelantan, which have the highest young adult unemployment rates in Malaysia. So this picture shifts slightly when looking at the teenage group, state with elevated rates of teenage unemployment rate of Perlis, Kelantan, Sabah and Kedah, and so on. So this is further supported by the Ministry of Education Graduate Tracer study various years, which shows that there are indeed significant disparities between the labour market prospects of lower income graduates and higher income graduates, and between more developed and less developed states in Malaysia. So next the part is unemployment rate among graduates in Penang. So we also survey the information about the graduate unemployment rate in Malaysia and in the state by the state. So such as we take in the report we mention in Penang. So I have shown the graph and the chart on the report, so you can go through on that. So the graph shows on average Penang's public university generated about 8,282 graduates every year in 2008 to 2015. So two high-skilled jobs were available in Penang on jobsmalaysia.com in 2015. So this indicates a trend where there is an excess of demand, particularly for mid to high-skilled workers. So the job seekers tend to apply for more than one vacant position at a time. So according to Malaysia's jobstreet.com in 2016, there were more than 100 applications on average for each vacant position in admin and human resource departments such as engineering department and education and training, okay, and etc. So in essence, in addition, employers should have had no problem filling positions. That was however not the case, and while job seekers were apparently recruitment difficulties persisted both in the manufacturing and services sectors in Penang. The employment situation is worrying indeed when unemployed graduates are furthermore overqualified for available positions. Between 2010 and 2015, while unemployed graduates with first degree qualification climbed marginally to 2.3%, those with master's degree, PhD and postgraduate diploma grow substantially by 5% and above. So this raises the question of how big the mismatch between graduates' education qualifications and the skills demanded by employees. Of 71,433 job openings in Penang offered in jobmalaysia.com, So merely 1.8% around like that recruited for high skill positions, and the large majority as high as 85.7% sought low skill workers. One may infer from this that many graduates remain unemployed because they are overqualified for the low skill positions. So thank you, that's all from me.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to everyone. My name is Muhammad Afifuddin bin Manshur. My metric number is 267590. Today I want to present about the policies and program that implement by Malaysia government to help the graduates unemployed. The first program is Scheme Latihan Satu Malaysia, or SLIM. So SLIM is the aim of this SLIM is want to improve graduates to be self-sufficiency by equipping knowledgeable skills and work experience to get a better job. So this program is cooperation between the GLC company and the government. They are provide the industry training to a trainee within a 12 month. So this program also give allowance, monthly allowance RM 2,000 per month who participate in this program. And if they perform in their internship, they will be appointed by the company to get a permanent job. So the second program is the Job Malaysia Center. So Job Malaysia Center is one of the effort by the government to help more than 100,000 people that are searching for a job. They provide the online job portal to help them easy access to use these facilities. So JMC is provide online job matching, facilitating interview process and establish a relationship between the job seekers and the employers to get opportunity jobs. The third point is MyAgrosis. So MyAgrosis is the program that to generate a knowledgeable among youth as a leader and realizing them transformation of modern agriculture sector. This program also want to encouraging from public university, polytechnic and vocational college to try involve in our third biggest important sector in Malaysia. And for program is #Malaysia Kerja or Malaysia at Work. It's introduced in budget presentation to 2020. This is involving 4 program. That the first is graduates at work. This is specifically designed for recruitment for unemployed graduates over the 12 month. And a graduate in this program, graduate will be get the additional incentive RM 500,000 in their salary. Second is a woman at work. It's a aim to create the job opportunity to over 30,000 women in Malaysia. So if a woman who are returned to the job, they are also get another additional RM 500 ringgit per month within 2 years also. And the third program is a locals at work. It's a program aim for eliminating depends on our low skill foreign worker that give our citizen work, and if our citizen replace their foreign worker, they will get the additional RM 350 ringgit in 2 years, and 500 ringgit per month in the sector. And the last of the Malaysia Kerja program is Apprentice at Work. This is intensive focus on the TVET, technical and vocational educational training. This give additional RM 100 ringgit for a student that study in TVET, and they are do an internship in this TVET program. And the last of the program that government implement for the unemployed graduates is Kisah Siswa. This is a program that announced during the COVID-19 situation. That is introduced by the Talent Cooperation Malaysia Berhad, or Talent Corp, to give graduate an employability initiative and help them in future career. So they give the coaching by experienced coach, which career coaching circle that are used by online platform to give them motivation and self-confidence in their personalities. And the second method is they provide graduate employability channel. So this channel, the graduates will get the information about employability related updates, upcoming events, online virtual classroom, and get the expert sharing session on relevant topics during this COVID-19. So we go to the next. The next point is factor and how to overcome issues of graduate unemployed. So the first factor is communication skill. So many private companies such as the international subsidiaries companies, they are recruiting graduates that have a major in and fluent in English communication. So to solve this problem, I think graduates must be prepared for the communication skills and have to train the good in English communication to get a great opportunity job. And second factor is soft skills. So soft skills, many employers believe that the soft skills is more important because it can be effective if they work in organization. So in solution, the graduates must have a variety of skill by participate in a university curriculum program to get knowledge and get the experience. And the third factor is choosing work. Many the graduates choosing work because they think the position is not suitable with their study field. So they don't want to get the position, and then this is will be unemployment. So in my suggestion, I want to suggest that the graduates must not to choosing the work and must have a think positive and get a new challenging in our career. The four factors is experience. So the experience is more of employers want to assign the worker that have more experience and more skills. To solve this problem, I think graduate should not be expect the high salary, because if they want to expect a more salary, they cannot get the job position because they have no experience to do that. And then the last of the factors is the lack of industry training. So I think the graduate is not get early exposure about the job environment, about the working environment, so they cannot adapt the situation and the job environment. So my suggestion is they have to practice their skills and get more experience and try to achieve something during the internship, so that they can get knowledge and can give them self-confidence during the next interview. So that's all for me. Thank you.
My name is Novatina Nadira Miti Muhammad Nasir. My metric number is 263783. For conclusion, unemployment occurs when the graduates are not able to make themselves more marketable and equip themselves with multiple skills for seeking a job opportunity. Furthermore, some graduates will mention that they are willing to take job at low salary, which consider they have experience when they taking a job for better position in a company. Moreover, the unemployment also occurs when the graduate will lack of employability skill and job mismatch. Further, the graduate must explore new possibilities with willingness to get job opportunity. By exploring beyond the comfort zone of one field of study, the chance for the graduate to get a suitable job which match their skills is quite high. Nowadays, technologies are development including educational system. In addition, highly tech-heavy regardless of their field of study are most highly demand to recruit into the industry. Additionally, development of small industries should be encouraged to increase employment opportunity and productivity of labor in industry. Therefore, organizations putting resources into improvement to graduate skill gap into employment. Therefore, all ethnic groups without regardless of their diversity should be provided with an opportunity to access to broad proficiency required for the economy. Thus, the action to prevent the intention issue of sideline communities to ensure the inclusion of marginalized. Finally, the action for effective skill training will educate the graduate before entering the job field. Besides, employers believe that graduates have a better knowledge and working skill to develop marketability of graduates and high income nation of Malaysia. Thank you.